Hi, good afternoon, all. This is Sugandhi from Pioneer. So, I'd like to welcome you all on behalf of Pioneer Business Solution. We are majorly into end-to-end learning solutions for across the globe on across the technology, and we do very specialized and well known in the market for all the clients and meeting their expectation according to their need. And we do provide the services on open house, private batches, and public batches. And we do conduct many of the complimentary and free workshops and webinars as well. And this is our offerings: campus to corporate competency development training and project consulting. And project consulting, and we do provide solutions for soft skill behavior development programs as well. So we have a few major topics like design thinking, storytelling, or all. This is our major clients and the very happy clients, I can say. And we will meet their expectation. That's why this is all about us. And Jitu is a MCT Microsoft certified trainer, and he's having holding experience of 10 years plus, and he's major expertise in Azure DevOps, Linux, PowerShell, Red Hat, and Python. And he delivered many more projects, and he handled many more consulting projects as well. And we have our agenda today is introduction of Python. What is advanced Python and why it is required? What will be the impact of this in real time? How advanced modules in Python can make this easier in life? So this is about our agenda today.
Let's start with what we have to actually see today. So today's agenda for this entire session will start from the introduction part, basically what Python is, why Python is required, what are the major advantages of learning Python. If you don't know what Python is yet, then we will be jumping onto some of the data manipulation techniques, how you can manipulate your data, how you can store your data, how you can work with your data, how you can extract it, how you can transform it, how you can simply present the data on the output screen. Then we'll be talking about some of the OOPS concept, object-oriented programming, which is very major part of your Python programming. So this all is basic of Python. Then we'll be jumping onto the advanced level where we'll be talking about the web scraping. Now, this is web scraping. If you don't know, it's a basic mechanism where you extract data from a particular website. It could be any website, okay? But web scraping code changes from site to site. Like, for example, if I'm searching for photos on Google, maybe there's a very popular website from where you download the images for free, that is Unsplash. You need to download multiple images and you want to use them in any way. How you are going to do that? Maybe you want to find out what exactly is the current product and its price for a particular industry, or you want to do some shopping and you want to know, okay, on Amazon or Flipkart, what is the current price, using the automated method I'm talking. How exactly you can fetch the data, how you can simply extract web related data and then simply perform it or simply view it or use it in your own code. Okay. This looks quite critical, but it is actually very easy. Then we'll be talking about the data visualization. So if you are from any management level background, so definitely you must be running some sort of presentations. In presentation, definitely we use some charts or plots or something like that. Some visual graphics we want in the PPT. How you can use your programming skills to basically get that particular visualized data automatically. Okay. Manually, again, it can be done. I'm not denying. You cannot do it manually. You can open Paint or any other draw.io or whatever website you want. But we are talking about the live data update, how the data will change and how the diagram is going to change. If my data, just assume that my data is changing 10 times a day or 100 times a day or 1,000 times a day. Obviously, I'm not going to sit every time and then do the same job, same editing job again and again on Photoshop or anywhere else. So how actually you can get the dynamic data with the help of visualization. And then we will jump onto the sorry, we will jump onto the machine learning track. Okay. So you might have heard of this term called AI, ML, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. This is the future now. And if you're thinking that you should start working on any of these technologies, let me tell you one thing, that you need Python to basically jump onto these specific technologies. Now, it's not mandatory that you have to be a very good expert in Python. If you are an expert, then very good. Otherwise, even if you have the overall knowledge, basically, if you know how to deal with some of the modules, if you know how to deal with the libraries, then it is going to be very easy for you to understand and work on those technologies. Now let's talk about web scraping. This is quite interesting thing. Now, web scraping is something which I told you earlier that you can execute, or you can call, or you can retrieve any data from any website on internet. But obviously, those particular websites should allow the web scraping. Not every website will actually allow you. I'm telling very frankly, not all the websites allow the web scraping. So basically, here I am calling two different, or I'm importing two different values over here, request and beautiful soap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically, first I'll show you what is there inside this URL. Okay. So I'll open my web browser and I'll go to this particular. Now, assume that you got some sort of requirement and you need to. Now, this particular web page is a Wikipedia page that lists all the dog breeds available. I don't want to get into that trap whether they are still alive, these many species are alive or not. That's not my concern. But assume that my manager told me, to do one thing. I want to fetch all these names over here. Okay. Using your Python techniques, how exactly you're going to do that. Now, this particular URL is available with me. All the names are available here. Some people will think, okay, Jitu, let's go for just select that, copy, paste it in the notepad, and then modify all of them one by one. Why should I do all those things? When I go for the Python program over here, this Python program will actually do the entire job for me. What I have to only do, I have to just pass the URL over here and perform what actually I want in this particular data. Okay, so let me execute the code one by one. So first I'll import the libraries, then I'll set the URL that this is going to be the URL. Then I'm going to basically create a beautiful soap object. Just now we spoke about object and classes. So I'm creating an object soup for beautiful soap over here. Okay, and passing the requirement that it is going to be an HTML parser. Simply, it is going to be a web page. Okay, no error, fine. Then I am passing that what actually I want. Now for this particular approach, you need to go to that particular site and then find out what actually you want. So I want a table. In the table, if you want to understand this simply, let me show you what I have done. I'll select this name, AC, right click, inspect element or inspect, and check here. There should be a common class. Let's say, okay, let me take this particular class as of now. MW content hyper container. The MW container content class I selected over here. Or I can go for any specific class, something like this one, div call. Check this out. div hyphen call. Let me magnify it. Div class equals div call. This is the class name that actually I want to call over here, that I want to target actually. That's what I have set over here. If I can print the table, but it won't be of any use over here. Check this out. It is having, but it is showing me the entire list. Here is the name, Chinese crested dog. I don't know what kind of breed it is, but there is a name available. If you want to verify, you can copy that name. You can go back and see Chinese crested dog. That means we are going in the correct direction. But if you want to actually fetch only the titles of that particular, then see here. Now I'm using a list, empty list I've created. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to paste or I'm going to append, check this out, all the breed names into this particular list. Okay, sorry. And now I'm going to print that. So check this out. You can parallelly, okay, you can check this. Take any name, A to C, take any name, and that particular name is available over here. This is how web scraping works out. You need to do some R&D on the page from where you need to find out the content. It is some time consuming part. Even I took some time to fetch out all this information. But once you understand the logic behind it, then it becomes very easy. Right? In the same way, if I take another example, okay, I'll take, okay, this is another example. Unsplash, I told you the website. Let me show you what it has actually. Okay, so assume that all these flowers which are available over here, you can take any website, you can take any name, but again, you need to do some homework over here. So all these images you can see here, they are not going to get downloaded in HD image. For that, the code is different. I need to do some more R&D on that. But these images which are available over here, I need to download them. Assume that I want to paste it in some of my website with this particular size only. I want to work with that. So what I'm going to do now, for that, I'll go to my module 4, and you can see there is a folder here called flower images, and which is empty as of now. So now when I run this entire program, what this program will do, it will go to that particular Unsplash and it will download all the content one by one for me. Now, one thing I'm telling you here, frankly, sometimes data would be some of some usefulness. Otherwise, sometimes it downloads some irrelevant data also. Okay, so I've checked this. It's downloading each and every content. I'll go back and here we go. As you can see, 52 items, 57 items, 58 items, and so on. So basically it downloaded all those images on my system, the path for which I have given over here on top. Okay, this is how basically it works out. This is the importance of web scraping. Okay, you can fetch, you can filter any site, and then you can simply play around with it. Okay, it could be any data. I have taken here images, it could be videos, it could be any data which is parsable, which is simply where you can simply perform this web scraping. Most of the websites does not allow, like Google Images does not allow web scraping. First, I tried with that only, then I came up with this Unsplash, which is completely free of cost. You can download anything and everything from Unsplash Images. So simply I thought, okay, let me take this particular opportunity to download all the images. And now all the images are under one single folder.